If you want to learn more about treasure maps and ashes of creation, including what they're used for, how to use them, and the exact location of where your treasure is, then this video is for you. First off, I'd like to start out with some of the basics for those of you that may be new to treasure maps in this game. As you explore the world, you may come across these different types of treasure maps, and essentially, just like you can kind of assume, they lead you to a very unique treasure. As the quality of the map increases, of course, the overall reward of these also increase. However, you need a excavation kit of the same quality in order to actually claim that treasure when you're using the map. So, with that understanding, let's kind of learn a little bit more about how you can actually get these maps as well as the excavation kits. So, as you can see in my inventory, this is a green quality map. It's ready to go. I can use it whenever you want. However, you may come across these faded treasure maps. Essentially, you need to do some crafting in order to turn these uh, faded treasure maps into actual treasure maps that you can use. You can see you need paper, the map itself, and then some red ink. So once you actually have all of these ingredients, you can throw it together to create the map that you need, and then you can actually start using it. In order to get the red ink for these maps, you actually you have to go to this alchemy station, and you can see that you can create some ruby powder right at this exact station, and then use that ruby powder to create the ink. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. You can actually create this. It takes 1 minute for each powder. I'll go ahead and go over here too. So the other ingredients you're going to need when crafting is some water as well as some crude paper. You can just pick that up just right at any general vendor, honestly, at any town. And it's very quick and easy to get. It's also pretty cheap. It was like 9 copper. So let's jump back over here. I'll speed it up a little bit. I will now claim my ruby powder, and this is some epic ruby powder, so we should get a decent reward from this as well. But once you get the ruby powder, you mix it with the water that we just purchased from the vendor, throw some fuel in, and then there we go. Yet again, 1 minute. I'll go ahead and speed that up. Now, once we have the ink, we go back to where we started. We use the crude paper that we purchased from the vendor, same place where we got the water, drop in these ingredients, and then there we go. This one's a lot quicker. And now we have our novice treasure map. Now, after doing those steps, we can actually use the map and claim the reward. However, like I mentioned before, we also need to make sure we have a purple quality excavation kit. In order to do that, we need some ingredients that are a little bit new, including ash timber. So, using the arcane engineering station, we can drop in different quality ingredients to get that type of quality uh, excavation kit. So right here, I'm making a heroic one, and of course, we have to create a epic one for that epic treasure map we just created. So I'm going to go ahead and craft that as well. And again, it's pretty easy to gather up these different ingredients. You can use the marketplace or just go gather them yourself. But essentially, these are the starting materials you need to actually start using these treasure maps to claim your treasure. So, again, the quality of your excavation kit has to match the quality of your treasure map, and then you have everything you need to get started and start claiming your treasure. So, just to kind of show you exactly how this works, I'm going to use my epic treasure map right now. Once you use that, it gets added as a quest in your journal. You go ahead and open your world map and zoom out a little bit, and you're going to see a ton of circles. As the quality of your map increases, the number of circles also increase, making it a little bit trickier to actually find the treasure. The goal is to find the overlapping area of all of the circles, and in this area is where your treasure can actually be found. So again, typically it's across the map when you actually use the map. Sometimes you might get lucky and it's a little bit closer, but we're going to have to jump on our mount and go on a little bit of a journey to actually get to this area. So I'm going to go ahead and just speed things up a little bit. And then there we go. I am in the general area now. I'll show you in just a second. But essentially, what I'm looking for is an oval like discolored place on the floor. And there it is right there, just to kind of show you a visual of it. You're looking for just a awkward, out of place type of color that sticks out of the ground a little bit. And then when you interact with it, the treasure chest pops up. And then you have to use your excavation kit to actually open the chest. Again, you need that excavation kit in order to actually claim the treasure. So make sure you have that excavation kit in the same quality of that map that allows you to actually claim the treasure, which is great. And again, there's tons of different rewards you can get from this, tons of amazing resources, sometimes even copper. And you can even get these gold pouches sometimes. I just claimed that, and look at that. That's like 1.5 gold or so that I just got, which, hey, free gold. We'll take that every single day. Totally worth it. Plus, add that with all the other rewards I got, and it's a pretty decent chunk of value from that. However, I will be straightforward with you. It is very, very difficult and sometimes frustrating to actually find where the treasure is when you're searching for it. And that's why there's a huge tip I do want to share. Ash's Codex actually has a chance, like a tool that allows you to view every single potential treasure location within your potential overlapping circle locations. And I'll showcase that tool in just a second, but I highly recommend you check it out. It will save you tons and tons and tons of time, honestly, and save you a big headache too. It actually shows you the exact coordinates of the different options of treasure locations you have, and you can match that with where you are in the actual game itself. So here's the tool. You can see in the URL up there. I'll put it in the description as well. When you first jump on this site, you're going to want to just hide everything because it can be a little bit overwhelming at first. And then you're going to want to find generally where the overlapping circles are for your treasure map, which for me, the example I just shared was around there. You click treasure mounts, and then there you go. It will showcase the exact coordinates of the potential treasure chests in that specific spot. So, what you will want to do is find where the circles overlap, go to every single point, and then see if the treasure is there. And chances are very, very high that you'll actually find your treasure just by doing that itself. It will save you hours of time if you use tons of treasure maps. And again, just shout out to Ash's Codex because this tool will definitely save you a lot of time and make your life easier when searching for treasure. And that really covers it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe because I have a lot more of Ashes of Creation content coming your way. Thanks again, and I'll catch you guys later.